What if just your voice could turn her on instantly? What if your voice could work like a magic spell, instantly sparking attraction the moment you speak, like you're just asking for directions, and suddenly she's gazing at you like you're the lead in a rom-com? Could the rumble of your vocal cords really hold that kind of power, turning a casual hello into a heart-racing moment? Is your voice a secret seduction tool, or are we just falling for a Hollywood sound mixer's trick? Let's dive into this auditory adventure with a mix of science, silliness, and a pinch of wizardry to find out if you're secretly a vocal Casanova. Here's a wild hypothesis. Your voice is a sonic superpower, like a bat signal for attraction. Every word you utter sends invisible waves that tickle her brain's romance receptors, making her forget her coffee order and wonder if you're narrating her life's soundtrack. Maybe evolution decided deep voices are the ultimate mating call, like a peacock's tail but less feathery. Picture cavemen wooing with grunts so low they shook the earth. Fast forward to today and you're doing the same with "Can you pass the ketchup?" Before we start growling like movie trailer narrators, let's unpack the science behind this vocal voodoo and see if it holds up. Your voice isn't just air vibrating, it's a biological billboard. Studies show women often find deeper voices irresistibly attractive, and it's not just because they sound cool. A 2018 study in Scientific Reports revealed that men with lower-pitched voices were rated 65% more appealing by women, likely because a deep tone signals higher testosterone levels. Evolution's like, hey, this guy's got the goods. Genetically speaking, of course, but it's not just about pitch. The texture, rhythm, and warmth of your voice matter too. A slow, resonant tone can make "I like your shoes" sound like a love poem, while a nasal squeak might land you in the friend zone. Think Morgan Freeman narrating a grocery list. Nobody's saying no to that. Let's get nerdy with some acoustics. Your vocal cords are like guitar strings, vibrating to create sound. Deeper voices come from longer, thicker chords, which is why men's voices drop during puberty, nature's way of saying time to impress. When you speak, those vibrations travel through the air, hitting her eardrums and lighting up her auditory cortex. But here's the cool part. A 2020 study found that low-frequency sounds activate the brain's reward centers more than high ones, triggering a mini dopamine party. So when you say "nice to meet you" in a rich, chesty tone, her brain's throwing confetti, even if she doesn't know why. But how do you wield this power? It's not like you can walk around sounding like a bassoon and expect instant swoons. First, find your voice's sweet spot. Speak from your diaphragm. Imagine your words bubbling up from your core, not squeaking out of your throat. Try this. Place a hand on your chest and say hello. Feel the rumble. That's your seduction engine. A 2019 psychology study showed that a relaxed, resonant tone boosts perceived confidence by 50%. Slow your pace to rushing makes you sound like a nervous chipmunk. Picture yourself as a human vinyl record, spinning smoothly, not skipping. Inflection is your secret sauce. Monotone is a romance killer. You're not reading a terms of service agreement. Vary your pitch slightly, like you're telling a story. A well-placed pause can be deadly. Say, you've got this spark, and let that silence hang like a cliffhanger. A 2021 study found that strategic pauses increase listener engagement by 30%, making her hang on your every word. And don't sleep on humor. A playful tease in a warm, low tone like, "Oh, you think you're the trivia champ? We'll see," can spark more than a giggle. Humor plus vocal depth is like peanut butter and jelly. Perfect together. Context is king, though. Your voice won't save you if you're droning on about spreadsheets. Pair it with genuine connection. Listen when she talks, nod, and respond in that smooth tone like you're savoring her words. A 2022 attraction study showed that women are 70% more likely to feel drawn to someone who combines vocal confidence with attentive listening. Ask about her favorite book, then say, "That sounds amazing. Tell me more," with a voice that feels like a cozy blanket. You're not just talking, you're building a moment. Let's add some XKCD-style fake physics for fun. Imagine your voice as a wave in a romance field. Deep frequencies have longer wavelengths, penetrating her emotional defenses like a sonic tractor beam. High-pitched voices, they scatter like confetti in a storm. When you drop your pitch, you're bending the romance field's curvature, pulling her closer without moving an inch. Too much science. Okay, think of it like a spell. Low, slow, and warm casts instant charm, but you've got to mean it. Fake it, and you're just a guy gargling gravel. there's a catch, of course. Not every woman's wired the same. Some might prefer a higher-pitched, energetic voice, like a pop song over a ballad. And overdoing the deep growl can backfire. If you sound like you're auditioning for a Darth Vader cameo, she'll laugh, not swoon. Authenticity is your anchor. Record yourself chatting to find your natural range, then tweak it slightly lower, slower, warmer. Practice reading a poem or even a recipe aloud. If you feel ridiculous, you're doing it right. Growth lives outside your comfort zone. What about the bigger picture? Your voice is just one piece of the puzzle. Killer tone won't fix bad manners or zero chemistry. But it's a hell of a start, amplifying everything else you bring with kindness, confidence. Think of it like a sound system. A great one makes the music shine, but you still need a good song. And here's the wild card. Your voice affects you too. A 2020 study found that speaking confidently boosts your own self-esteem by 25%, creating a feedback loop where you feel as magnetic as you sound. So, can just your voice turn her on instantly? It's not a guaranteed love potion, but it's damn close to magic. A deep, warm, intentional tone taps into primal instincts, lights up her brain, and sets the stage for connection. Slow down, speak from the chest, and let your words carry weight. Pair it with a smile and real attention, and you're not just a guy talking, you're a walking spark. Next time you're chatting, don't just speak, cast a spell. You might not make her faint, but you'll make her lean in, wondering what you'll say next. And if all else fails, whisper I'm kind of a big deal and wink, because why not?